What's up, everybody? Shin, Nikita, Rianne, Bomb, Nikita again. Let's see, who else scrolled off? Let's see. Abdul, Cape, Psycho Raging, Hajam, Leighton, Blitz, Twinkie, Anatras, Cryo, Deshi, Alpha, Jaden, Dark Phoenix, Damien, Gilbert. Thank you all an absolute ton for swinging by. See, we got the Crusader, L3 Gamer, Shelly Lynn, Mr. Skulls, Faded, Alex, iRipper, Patty. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Doug. Thank you very much, Doug. I do appreciate it a ton. Very, very kind of you. Brave, what up? Chris, how's it going? Alright, so for those that have been following along the playthrough, I'm here at this point. You know, I can't just do whatever today because I would interrupt, you know, having only one account. It would interrupt that viewer's choice playthrough. So it is to the point where I think I'm probably within like an hour or two of having that all wrapped up. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. So I'm going to get to Chaos 7 here using Lavamancer, Huntress, Mystic, Dryad, and Gunwitch for DPS. And then as soon as I'm capable with some Chaos 7 gear, then I'll open it up and do some public games. It's not 2 a.m. everywhere there, Chinese. Sorry, man. Move here. No, it's May 12th. It's 1 in the afternoon for me. It's early. I just woke up. Anyway, here we go. I'm in Chaos 6. I think I've got like probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 more Chaos 6 runs I have to do before I'm capable of moving on. See, if the world was only flat, we'd all be in the same time zone. Wouldn't that be amazing? I'll have to talk to that one crazy dude and see if he can't make it happen. Deadly Strikes and Vicious Strikes increase range. Alright, let's grab the Dryad here real quick. That way we can get the build all done. Oh, nice, Bomb. Well, happy birthday to you. Thanks, Sarah, Mr. Malone. What do we got? Oh, this is just Chaos 6. I don't need to really look at the lanes. I know what's coming. Stuff, and Hex Throwers. I do need to look and see if we got... Yeah, we got Hex Throwers right here. Ryan, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. The world is the shape of a Betsy pet. Boy, that would cause some problems. Let's see. Yeah, I think that will work. I think here I'm just going to fisher it up. Actually, I probably could have done some nice double dipping. But there's so much DU to spend on this map. So far so good there, Robert. Just waking up, really. Just getting the day started here. Exclamation bees in chat. Cape, we'll get you the full rundown on the bees. Let's see, that looks good, I think. I put that wall so far up so the Hex Throwers won't pierce and hit that objective, if anyone's curious. The Hex Throwers are going to throw at it from like right here, so when they pierce, they'll go over there and won't hit the objective. It's 1 p.m. for me, Deshi. 1 in the afternoon, just past noon. Yep, there's Mom. Sorry, Mom. I'll call you in the morning for Mother's Day. I just talked to her yesterday, dear. My wife's looking at me like, what? You forced your mom to voicemail? I just talked to her yesterday. Yeah, it's... what, 8 hours difference from the UK? Thank you very much there, David. 7, I do appreciate it. Let's see, we'll get the Dryad in the picture over here, and I'm actually going to use the Dryad for assassin killing and last resort. So, I think we'll get as many as like maybe 5 assassins. So I'm going to go 5 Nimbuses. What does that leave me? It leaves me 130. It leaves me 430 to spawn camp this other lane. These lanes. That's crazy. This is Chaos 6, Crow. This is the viewer's choice. This is the end of the viewer's choice playthrough where the heroes were chosen for me. I'm not really doing onslaught pushes right now. It's a been there, done that thing. I'm gonna do it again at HM Power 15, I think, but it just got too grindy. And the whole disconnecting, crashing, and no saves, that's just really frustrating. Let's see, did I put 6 over here too? Holy crap, that's a lot of fishers. Yeah, I did. Alright, well I can get one more over here. I don't want to... Ideally, I want to set this far lane up where I don't have to come over here except for bosses. Let's see, that'll work. Yeah, exclamation barb shards in chat. Cape will give you the list of all of them. Let's see. Nah, fishers don't. It's funny, the controlled burn lane fire damage, burning the enemies does not affect it. It's only drenching, stunning, poison, freeze. I'm concerned about these flyers on this lane with just the one PDT, so I think I'm going to upgrade that thing way up too. Yeah, I'll be playing Save the World over on Twitch later on today. There, Bomb. It's late at your house. Go to sleep, man. Wake up then. Hopefully I get a decent gun to drop. I mean, I'm glad I got a controlled burst, but I would rather it be a controlled burst 3, of course. Thank you very much, dear Lord Zephos. I've been on YouTube for about 5 years. There, Sparker Eyes. Depends on what you play. The tough thing for me is, like, I've been really digging Fortnite, but as a whole, I play a lot of indie games, and indie games don't have a lot of players, which means indie games don't have a lot of viewers, you know? So that's the thing that's tough for me personally. Like, I started off the channel with Orcs Must Die, then went to Orcs Must Die 2, Dungeon Defenders Eternity. You know, it's done a lot of indie games. Best way currently to get a YouTube channel big quick is get yourself 500 plus wins in Fortnite Battle Royale and live stream that. You will be an instant sensation. You'll blow past me in subscribers in a week. Thank you very much, Sir Hex, Davniel. Thank you as well. Thank you very much, there, Pandan. And hello to you too in Sweden. No, there's no increased Defender medals. If you got 4,000 Defender medals in 2 hours, then you just broke a world record, Dark. You must have had a lot of dailies and a weekly stacked up on top of it. You only get 25 per match, so yeah, there's no faster way to get them. I wish there was an increased Defender medals. If they had double Defender medal weekend, that would be cool as hell. Yeah, I mean, 48 hours if you had dailies stacked up going into it, were able to get the 2 additional dailies that refreshed over the 48 hours and had a weekly. I could see you getting to that. Yeah, from maps alone, it's 2K a day, Cryo. Or it was. I haven't hit that in ages. It's impossible to do it. David! Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it a ton, man. You guys are awesome. Got to get over that 500 mark there, Spark. There's a lot of people with 200 wins. You get into the top, I don't know exactly the numbers, but you're going to get into like the top percentages, like the top 5% or whatever, once you get over that 500 win mark. I don't have any legit wins. I suck. I can't win a 1v1. I mean, I have a lot of fun playing it, and I do get lots of kills, but when it comes down to the end, I just always choke. I'm real good at second place. I can get to second place quite frequently. Thank you very much there, the Crusader. DD1 did have some fun maps and modes. I'm really hoping one day Aquanos makes it. I mean, there's several I would like. The Tavern Defense map, that was really fun. Oops. Ooh, got lucky. There was definitely fun maps in DD1, no doubt. Got me some loots. Let's go ahead and equip that now. There's hundreds of hours of Onslaught builds on my channel elements. You just have to look through the live stream VODs. I mean, I pushed all the way up to floor 136 while live. And the internet's dropping. What's the deal with the internet? Hopefully this stabilizes out here. That would be really shitty if I had internet problems today. Showing it is good right now, but I don't know. We will have to see. Yeah, anyway, I pushed all the way to floor 136. All live. So, I mean, right now, other than just for your own personal whatever, there's no reason to go past 114 unless you just really want to push up your ascension floors farther, or your starting ascension. But the top reward is at 114. What's my favorite Dungeon Defenders? Well, I mean, I've played Dungeon Defenders 2 more than any of the others, but I do think I enjoyed DD1 more overall. I should raise it by 1, but you can look. I can't lie about that. The numbers are right there. I don't stream Battle Royale, Bomb. I only play Save the World on stream. I'm in the middle of a challenge playthrough right now, right? I'll be doing some public matches later on. But I've got to get to Chaos 7 before I can do that. Using these heroes. This is the end of the viewer's choice playthrough, so all of these heroes that I'm using were all chosen by viewers on YouTube. Yeah, I do quite a bit of Battle Royale on the weekends. Sunday and Monday usually there, Bob. Send me an invite. I mean, I won't be able to get in voice chat with you or anything. Thank you very much there, Vegetato. Got beat up a little over here, it looks like. Give me some ups on these fishers, I guess. Alright, I did have a boss lane. It's still a boss lane. It's always a boss lane on trials. Alright, Bomb. You're linked through Epic Games and all that, I'm assuming, right? Or I won't get it. Will I be playing BO4? Probably not. The one game I'm super excited about and for the future is Borderlands 3. I love that Borderlands franchise. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love the story, I love the world. I just like it. It's funny, it's fun, it's got all the good stuff. Right now I'd probably say the Dryad there, right? Yeah, it was a leak, Brave. Walmart Canada accidentally put the SKU for it up on Walmart.com. So we know it's coming. They didn't have dates or anything though. But we know it's coming. We just don't really know when yet. We'll find out at E3 this year. It's because the PS4 is... If I turn my graphics down to low settings, that's the way it would look like for me, Robert. The PS4 can't handle the same graphics as the PC does. So some of the things are just not an option on the PS4. It's a hardware limitation, you know. I didn't like it as much as Borderlands 2 Alpha, but I enjoyed it more than most. I was actually surprised it got so much hate. I did have fun playing it. I mean, I played Borderlands 2 way more than the pre-sequel. I'm not really a Pokemon fan there, Spark, no. Thank you very much, Patrick. Alright, I'd love to get like 5 more of this map. Yeah, I usually have good luck with the drops on this map. Like Borderlands 1 the best? Yeah, Borderlands 1 was awesome. Use the same build for the Dryad on every Chaos tier, Bob. 2 slimes, 3 bees in every lane. Just got to keep them away from the cyborgs. Alright, see what that got us to here. 33. Using a crap weapon. That stinks. 96,000 health. I think I'll probably live. We got anything good here? I guess auto equip would have picked that. That's not a bad piece. Wonder if that can go anywhere. That actually would be an upgrade to that. I would lose defense health, but that's alright. Crap. And here I've been wanting to save shards. I forgot to crack it open. It's just juice bags on Epic. It's not the place there, Spark. Not the place. Alright, let's see. I think we'll get a little snaky with it this time. We'll go snakes there, snakes there. I think I'm actually going to do a turtle build on the other side and take it all down to just 2 lanes plus flyers. What do we want to do here, though? We got geodes. I don't want to put poison dart towers back here because I don't want to have reflect issues. But I think I can get away with putting them here, and just the angles won't reflect to a bad spot. There's nothing that has changed since the new updates. As soon as something changes, I will do new things, their highlight. But right now, I mean, having the UI change and having it look different, but you're still using the exact same shards, exact same stats, everything, I'm not going to redo the videos for that. I'll redo them when the game actually changes. The game is going to be changing soon. Lalta hinted at it yesterday with crit damage changing. But, I mean, there's no difference between a build right now versus a build 8 months ago. It's all exactly the same. There's nothing different. I mean, I could re-upload the video and put a different thumbnail. You know, I mean, it's that's much the same. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Gotta get some Dryad in the mix to meet the playthrough obligations. Let's go, just go 3 Nimbus there. What does that leave me? 240? Man, that's not enough. Let's get rid of 1. That's 320, right? Or no, it's 300 exactly. So that's 10 fissures. I got a new monitor from the wife there, Brave. Most of you that come by the streams have heard me crying lately about my monitor situation and having to use a laptop. So I got that resolved now. Man, it just feels weak here. I'm more concerned about hex throwers than anything. You do damage and crit elements. You use medallions with power transfer and it maximizes both. Is the way to go. It's all in my hero spotlights. Or defense spotlights. It's all right there. I definitely feel weak over here on this side. I don't know. I guess I can just do some good old-fashioned pew-pew over there. It's my day off with the wife there, Bomb. I play casually on Sunday, Monday. I don't set times or anything like that. So tomorrow I'll play when I get up. That and it's Mother's Day, and I do have a child, you know, so I can't just say, "Oh, Happy Mother's Day, wife. See ya." Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. So, I mean, I'll play matches tomorrow, but I'm not going to do any times or anything like that. I play when I get up, when I'm good, you know. Stats on my fishers are absolute garbage. Actually, this is a speed run, so I'm using minimal gear. Right now, I'd say I'm probably in about Chaos 4 gear. Maybe Chaos 5. I'm probably actually have Chaos 5 relics by now, but I'm in Chaos 6 doing it here. So I'm going all min. You know. I mean, I'll equip whatever I get, but it's just a matter of I'm not going to redo maps over and over again for loot. If I know I can beat the next tier and it's unlocked, then I'm going to go do it. So this is a no farm playthrough. Freezy34, thank you very much. Yeah, the brat's in the Navy. What the heck? He hasn't called me today. It's his problem. Damn brat doesn't call his pops on his birthday. That's wrong. Geppetto, thank you very much. Thanks for all the YouTube vids. Help me get past Chaos 2 finally. Nice. Well, congrats to you. And thank you a ton. It's alright. I already know my problem with those snakes. That was just straight up derpage. I know that the hex throwers are going to throw. So why I put the snakes there, I have no idea. Because you can cover the wall from over here. That would be not enough caffeine yet today. Don't worry, I'll get it flowing. Nah, he doesn't like DD2. He plays all kinds of stuff, really. As far as most of the time, he plays like Overwatch type games. He was a huge TF2 fan back in the day. He grinded that for hours. Now, see, he's in the Navy, so when he gets deployed, he plays games that don't require a good connection. So he was like big time into all the Dragon Age games and all that stuff. He plays all that when he's deployed. He switched over to the Xbox now, though, so I don't know what he's going to do when he's deployed. He'll probably still play something on his laptop. Oh, I'm sure I'll have some losses too there, Deshi. It's not all wins. It's for being a channel sponsor, Doug. It's similar to Twitch's subscription program on YouTube. It's called sponsorships. It's through YouTube Gaming. You shouldn't be bothering with incursions if you're just at C6, Brave. Just ignore those things. Uh-oh. Speaking of losses, I got ugliness incoming here, it looks like. Almost killed myself there. Got not enough kill going on these guys. These hex throwers have to get burned quick. Alright, I got no assassins till next wave, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replace this wall as soon as I can remember where I put the mystic at. In the current game, you'd want the Dryad there, right? The EV2 and then the Dryad would be a very strong combo. The Dryad's a little bit broken right now. Oof. Man, I'm gonna have flyer problems. Having flyer problems on a gun witch. How bad is that? It's the actual sponsor system through YouTube, Doug. I mean, you're always supporting the channel, but it's like I said, it's just like a Twitch subscription. It's the same thing. It's YouTube's copy-paste version of it. I think the new system, that way Trendy can not have to say that they nerfed the Dryad. I think that the new crit system will fix the Dryad automatically. Thank you very much, Brooke. I do appreciate it. What do I want to do for this flyer issues? I got some flyer woes for sure. I kind of feel like I should maybe change things up a bit here. Like there's no reason to not use the tree as a wall here. This is just a bad build. I threw it together quick trying to be all hot shit, and it did not work out the best. And just go like that, and that leaves me 90. I could go snakes. Let's see, let's go snake, and snake. It's very snaky. I don't really understand your question there. What's up? You play whatever you want to play. You don't have to do any of it. You don't have to use Ancient Power. You don't have to push Onslaught. I mean, once you beat floor 114, there's no reward for pushing further. So it's just all about what you want to do, you know? Hell yeah, Brave. Now you're talking. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will do a little better. We will see. Using this Betsy White, not having any hero damage is not a very smart move, but I wanted to have her flying around. I love the DD1 ballistas. They were so awesome. The DD2 ones are good, but the problem is just if you were in love with DD1 ballistas, the DD2 ballistas will never match up. They'll never feel the same, you know? Shit, you could get those ballistas shooting so quick it would be like milliseconds in between fire. The servers wouldn't be able to handle the communication. It would be a bug fest. And that's very disappointing. Because those ballistas were awesome. Like a straight line of ballista bolts flying through the air. That was just so kick-ass. You know what? I might do a Throwback Thursday day one of these. Do like a Throwback Thursday stream and play a little DD2 or DD1 or Eternity. Because he could not build. Just has to learn how to, you know. The Dryad's like the most OP hero in the game. If anyone that's come over from Terraria and wants to play with the Dryad, it's ridiculously strong right now. Thank you very much, Sir Marcus. DD1 ballistas with explosive bolts. Yeah, there'd be no challenge in the game. The only challenge would be geodes. If you had geodes, you were screwed. All other lanes would be easy wins. And I don't like all that damage that's going on these up here, but I mean, hex throwers. You guys had to go and not pick the EV2. It's all good. Just got to pay attention to your walls. Here we go. Thank you very much there, Christian. I do appreciate it. Lias. There's just not a best is the thing. I mean, it's situational. I mean, best at what? You have to be more specific. You can't just say DPS. You know, like, what's the best hero for burning down bosses? What's the best hero for controlling lanes? I mean, what's the best ranged hero? What's the best melee hero? You have to add more qualifiers, because there just is no best DPS hero. You can't answer that question. It depends on how you like to play. It really, really does. The only definitive answer is if you like melee, play the Barbarian. That is without a doubt. So you have to add even more qualifiers. Ranged or melee. The Barbarian's, in my opinion, the strongest melee hero in the game. No doubt about it. Just destroys everything. But I like to pew pew. You know, the hero, in my opinion, that's the most fun in the game is the Gun Witch. You know, it just depends on how you want to play. How you want to play, what you want to do, what your goals are. Yeah, you can get really good sustained damage out of them for sure there, Cookie. No doubt about it. The Mystic is one of my favorite DPS heroes. This is wave 5. Sniper Warbleed, damn you. Ignoring the bosses, look what happens. I'm gonna have to chillax over here now. Bad shot. Oof. Come on, get off me. Can't you see I got no wall here? Actually, I think I got time to throw one down. Can't change heroes. Never mind. Assassin's hitting hard. I'm not going to bother with it now. Thank you very much there, Mr. Cookie. That's how they are. Damn assassins, I tell you. I've got another Viper's Fang down. Snoozing over here on this side. There's some fatty walls. What's this one? Oh yeah. I'm getting stronger. I'm actually strong enough to do Chaos 7 right now. It's just not unlocked because of the champion score. Thank you very much there, Mr. Jokey. I do appreciate it. Alright. Continue along. I don't play Battle Royale on stream there, Bob. I don't play it on stream, period. I play Save the World on stream. I'm trying to build a Save the World community, and I'm going to be putting out Save the World guides on YouTube. So I'm focusing 100% on that. I'm never going to play Battle Royale on stream anytime in the near future. So in case it wasn't... I don't mean to sound that way, but I just wanted to make it nice and crystal clear. It's just not going to happen on stream. I got no problem playing a match with you, but it's just not going to happen live. Will not. Well, today I'm streaming until I'm too drunk to stream anymore, and then I'm going to bed. Save the World is the standard mode of Fortnite. There was up. It's just you have to qualify now because when most people say Fortnite, they assume Battle Royale. Yeah, in 8 to 9 hours is when I'll be done streaming today. I'm going to stream here on YouTube for what, another 2 or 3 hours? And then I'm switching over to Twitch and streaming there as well. Oh crap, what am I doing? Gabbing away, upgrading stuff before I start the first match. Brandon Dean, thank you very much for subscribing. Let's see, what did I have going? Needs the Dryad. Actually need to check the gear too. Let's see. Do not show again. 3493. Getting closer. Let me check those relics too. Yep, time for an upgrade here on these fishers. I'm streaming DD2 right now, Mr. Jokey, and then I'll stream Save the World over on Twitch. Alright, walls, 11,000. Yeah, I'd say it's a substantial upgrade. 12.5, that's flat. That's an upgrade right here. And that's an upgrade for that. That'll work. You can do it, Dashi. You can do it. Oh, I wanted Nimbus here, that's right. What's that, 480? That's 16. Holy crap. 16 fishers I can place? I didn't put flyer control in over here, did I? Nope. I'm gonna have to get that in first. Get the spawn camp extra strong. Thanks, Airfrag. I do appreciate it a ton. Good enough. Maybe throw a Mystic Heal in over here for when the assassins come. Give me some auto healing. Same build, just slightly different. I almost never do the exact 100% same thing every time on a map with this much DU. I end up derping stuff around. Thanks there, Toxic. I appreciate it. It's all good, man. DD2 needs content. Nobody's gonna disagree with that. I think including Trendy. It's just a matter of you know, having the manpower to get it done. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. Getting a lag spiky again. Yeah, maybe that was just a jitter in the game. I don't know. Oh, I didn't even realize I got a control burst 3 now. But I've only got 82,000 health in Chaos 6. That's just so not smart. A little too soon. Nah, fishers are the same as they've always been. They're really good after you get them upgraded. I'm not using them by choice. I would rather be using flame auras and not upgrading them and having flyer protection. But these, this is a viewer's choice, the end of a viewer's choice playthrough. So I didn't choose the heroes. They were chosen from the viewers. I don't know how many artists there are, what's up, but there's only 3 creative designers. Mark, Jose, and Eric. There's 3 guys that put in all the design work. I'm sure there's a lot of artists and stuff that are remote and everything else, but I don't know all those guys. Well, I don't know any of them personally. Yeah, they did in DD2 as well back a while ago, Brave. They removed it, which is about when the buff beams got left out to dry. That's all dependent on your playstyle, Raphael, and how you like to play, but I personally would probably... I mean, my go-to deck of heroes is Mystic, Monk, EV2. And who's usually my 4th? Actually, I usually use multiple monks. I like the Mystic Walls. I like the CC. There is some occasional problems with Lady Orcs with them, but you kind of learn the placement. Like over here, it would have looked like it gave better lane coverage if I would have put the wall further up onto the stair blocking it. Now this lane has no Lady Orcs, of course, but if it did, when the knock-up gets knocked up, if the wall was on the stair, the Lady Orcs would come down on the wrong side of the wall and then just have free run right to the core. Stuff like that. The Nocturno giveaway ends tomorrow. There, Delta. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Oh shit, flyers. Crap! Shoot. Oh my god. Oh! That's damn near just a do-over right there. Almost have no will to continue on. I'll do it, but I hate losing that objective. Nothing difficult comes out of that lane, but it's just irritating. Thanks there, Raphael. Sir Pokey. Let's see. Sell that. Sell that. And move them over. Just going to go with 2 fishers and upgrade them to the roof. And hope for the best. I am going to have to pay attention to that lane though, which you guys know I hate paying attention. Thanks there, Bills. I appreciate it a ton. No, there's no situation at all, Joseph, other than novelty purposes only. There is zero reason why you would ever use the buff beam in the current state of the game. It needs drastic fixes. It is always, always better to spend that DU on another damaging defense than to even bother with that buff beam. Evo, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, no doubt. I wish the wings added flight. That would be really cool. It's kind of sad, really, Joseph. You know I love the EV2. I like buff beams. Alright, I gotta put a little work into these flyers and not just ignore them. And, well, I got that PDT up now, but... yeah, Boost Star is in the same boat. The Boost Star at least has some utility shards that can add some entertainment value. The explosions or the slow or whatever. As far as effectiveness, it could actually be argued. But just having those shards to do something different with them makes it better than the buff beam. Oh, this is death. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I use the buff beam in DD1 on every map. No doubt about it there, Bills. Alright, Alpha. Have a good night. Enjoy the nap. Oh, you see, that assassin didn't want no part of it. It's kind of weird how this PDT handles the flyers no problem. I mean, I'm going to upgrade it anyway, just to not risk it, but the other lane, the flyers are such an issue, you know? Good enough. Let's go deal with Slickelion here real quick. Thanks, everyone. Now I do appreciate it a ton. Enjoy your evening. Here's a nice little up. Staring at loot, getting shot in the face. 87,000 health now, man. The health keeps going further and further and further. Thanks there, DIY. My favorite is definitely the EV2. Second favorite's probably the Monk or the Mystic. Uh-oh. Hope that ogre dies. The wall's not red yet. Alright. Skyguard Tower is way better for flyers. There we go. If the Monk would have been chosen by the viewers for this playthrough, then I would be using Skyguards there. No doubt about it. Good lord, man. 87,000 health is just not enough. Getting walloped. Looks like that wall is going to go down from Tuskar. Yeah, and get a freeze on him quick enough. Oh, he died. Nice. Look at that, 26,000. One more swing. There's a nice upgrade too. I might have enough to upgrade and get into Chaos 7 now. Thanks, Filipino with glasses. I do appreciate it. The Hailstorm Tower is good, but one of the problems with the Hailstorm Tower is the animation gets it stuck on dead targets, so you lose shots, and then plus it's pretty dependent for like effective flyer control. It's really dependent on that freeze proccing, where it's just a percentage chance. So if it doesn't pop, then there's no freeze. It definitely works though. Yeah, frostbites used to be awesome anti-air. They still are. It's just you have to use so many of them. You can't go with just one, you know. Where's Warbleed at? This dude has got to go. He caused me problems last match, Mr. Warbleed. There we go. Actually looking good for the moment. Yeah, that would be cool. Let's go over here for assassins. Woof. Good lord, man. These guys hit hard. Here's my assassin killing area. I don't know why I keep running over there, but because that lane's getting hurt the most. Crap. Uh-oh. Woof. Just barely. Barely made it through that one. The lightning tower and the DST. Sonny mentioned it earlier. Oh, the DST. The power that thing had, huh? Just crazy. Alright, I think I probably got enough to go to Chaos 7 here and give it a whirl. That's why I was hoping it was going to rain there, dear. I was hoping it would rain here today. That way people weren't all out with their lawnmowers. And instead, it was real rainy early this morning, and then it's cleared up now, and it's like the sun's shining. Haha. Let's see, let me just do this. Alright, that got me to 3740. 3741. Which is, should be right over, or no, I need 3915. I can upgrade to that, I bet. Man, only two legendary items. Is this gonna get me there? Oh my god, look how short I am. I'm only 8 short. I've got to upgrade something else now just to get over the hump. There we go. Unequip. Re-equip. That give me the achievement? Yep. There it is. Because I'm gonna, at some point soon there, Atomic, I'm gonna split all of my heroes up again and fill my hero deck. Right now I've got like 40 empty hero cards. There's Panatha, what's up? Anyway, I plan on filling those back out again here soon. I deleted a bunch of my heroes just to make the deck cleaner. And I'm going to need shards for all those heroes. So I'm just saving random stuff since we have massive inventory storage now. I mean, I got a shit ton of shards shaved up now. But that's the reason I'm doing it. As soon as I fill the vault, I'll stop saving. In fact, let me just unlock these. Let's see. Get my inventory cleaned back up. Yeah, it just requires the Google account, Doug. It's through YouTube Gaming. So if you go to gaming.youtube.com, Mr. Juicebags, or I don't even know if you can see it down below. Alright, I'm not sure what happened there. I actually didn't lose my connection. The wife is streaming. I'm still in game. Or she's streaming a movie. I'm not really sure exactly what happened there. But anyway, I'm back. See if we can't get us a Chaos 7 win here. How can I play this game so much? Because it's fun. When the times come that it's not fun, Aaron, I play something else. I mix it up. I don't just play this all the time. Through Patreon, you get special stuff on Discord there, Doug. It's all good, man. Don't sweat it. Alright, here goes. First Chaos 7 attempt incoming. Yeah, it takes a lot of work. Man, I get this is my very first Chaos 7 map. That's just wrong. DIY for noobs. Thank you very much for following or for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Oh, maps get repetitive pretty quick. There's no doubt about it there, Rian. I mean, it's what's your goals in the game, you know? I mean, technically, if you've completed Mastery and you've made it to 114, you have beaten the game. So in other games, when you beat them, do you keep playing them or do you grind them? You know, it's just a matter of what you want to do and how you want to play it. This is going to be ugly. I'm calling that right now. I was hoping I'd get sewers as my first map. Thanks, Sarah Ami. Appreciate it. This is just flat out going to be bad. You know what? I might have to go... I'm going to need Nimbus here for the Cobalts. I don't think I got enough DU for all this. I'm going to have to turtle it too, I think. Awesome there, DIY. Appreciate it. Did it drop again? Or no? It's still going now. It did this last year on my birthday too, Brave. Thanks, Brendan. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's fisher it up. Yeah, it's 270 DU. I mean, that's just way too much DU to spend on one map. Hashtag Illuminati. Crap, and I didn't take flyers into consideration over here either. I'm definitely going to have to turtle it. I'm just spending too much. The sword pet is, you can get, now the one I have is golden, that came from the Carnival event. if that ever returns. How do I want to handle these flyers, I wonder? I mean, I can try poison dart towers, but they're just going to get dive bombed. This lane gets a little bit of protection from that wall. I can do that. And then I can do that. Now, hopefully that's going to give me a little bit of protection there. I'm going to have to watch flyers, there's no doubt. It'd be a tough call, Twinkie. I mean, you'd have to have deadly strikes in it, without a doubt. Now, you would want to put vicious strikes as well. The problem is if you put vicious strikes as well, you've only got one more shard slot. So do you use it for 100% utility? If you're using it for 100% utility and you want a really big aura to cover lots of defenses, then I'd probably go with that boosted power or whatever it is. The one that increases the amount of damage. Yeah, this is going to be bad. Why couldn't you give me sewers, dang it? I would have rocked sewers. See, now where does this Nimbus range end? Right there. So let's put the wall here. Man, I just don't like it. I don't like it. Gonna just need Nimbus here. It's just gonna be unnecessary. Maybe put this one here for double dip. Catch both lanes. And that leaves me 280, which is what, 9 fissures. That's not very much. 3, 3, and 3. This is gonna be bad. See, well, at least set them up so that they're doing more than one lane. Gonna have to. See, that one gets double coverage. That one gets a little bit of double coverage. Let's do that. Can do that. 70 left. It's only 2 more. I mean, I feel like I really need to go like that just to cover this middle lane when it cracks open. Because, oh, it's going to crack open. This is my first attempt at Chaos 7 Venom, and it's going to go bad. I am not extremely optimistic. As you see, my gear score is 39.46. I'll run you through the gear here for those that are just joining. I'm using fissures. I got that, which theoretically that's more than enough. Poison dart towers with that. Theoretically that's more than enough. Then Viper's Fangs for the walls. And then I've got some Nimbus in the mix as well with that bad boy on the Nimbus. Thank you very much, Sir Jonathan. I do appreciate it. All right. Let's see how much of a train wreck this turns into. Yeah, little Nimbus, you go. Man, the objective got wrecked quick. It's not all the way down, but one more shot. Crap, I missed it. Oh, shit. Dang, steamrolled. Just straight steamrolled. Holy shit. Well, at least I'm going to get a better map. I don't... yeah, I got enough to rebuild it. Maybe I wasn't ready for Chaos 7 after all. Yeah, that was just straight up steamrolled there. Holy crap. I was not expecting it to go down like that. Was not expecting a win here, but this is just flat out ugliness. See what happens when you try to do things that just aren't smart. Oh my god, I actually made it. Holy crap. Oh my god, that was bad. Oh, Discord doesn't work on your phone, Doug? JJ Mooney, what's up? Long time no see. Oh, jeez, that was just rough. Alright, well, let's get it rebuilt. I'm wondering if I should have went with Lava Mancer walls instead of Mystics. We got the boss over there. What am I missing? What else went down? That Poison Dart Tower up top went. I've got 50. I'm kind of tempted to throw another Nimbus down, because that's going to give me way better flyer protection. Oh, I lost both those PDTs. Holy crap. I gotta free up 10 DU somewhere. What can I do to free up 10? I tell you what I can do. These flyers shouldn't be as much of an issue because it's a straight line, and the Poison Dart Tower, of course, has wonderful range. So let's do that and upgrade it for those flyers. Oh, I didn't lose this PDT. Did it do anything? Yeah, it actually did a little bit. Not a ton, but... Alright. Let's get another Nimbus over here. Where do I want it? Let's go right there. I can't imagine this lane's going to be a problem. That's a lot of fishers. 1 million health on those trees there. That's rough. I'm going to upgrade it. It's all a matter of getting these guys burned, you know? Oh, I'm out. I'm out of juice. Oof. Man, they are pushing. Uh-oh. Something made it past. Flyers. The Nimbus is just getting too sidetracked over here. This is definitely a rough first map. Ooh, I got lucky on that one. Yeah, and here's the steamroll. Boss got my wall. It's not too bad though. I don't think I lost a map on this playthrough until right here. I mean, it's not over yet, but it's over. One hit from Tuskar, and that objective's gone. Oh, good lord. He had the backswing ready. Oh crap, there's another flyer down here. stuck mob. Where you at, stuck mob? There we go. If you've got the Dryad, if you don't have the Dryad yet, Devin, the Dryad would be a great choice for you. Alright, somehow survived wave 2. I don't believe it. Got a siege roller this time. I have to get that mystic back. Let's see. I lost all my walls here. Perfect. The last thing I want to do is have to spend all my DU, or all my mana every map, redoing walls, and that's what's happening here. Get a couple of ups on these fissures anyway. Nope, not enough juice. It depends on, if you just want to use it for reflecting elements, it doesn't matter. The easiest thing to do is any relic that has defense health on it. Now don't use a totem though. Use a medallion or a mark. And then go, depending on, if you use a medallion, then I would go deadly strikes, power transfer, and maybe defense crit damage. Actually, if you're using a mark, I'd do the same thing. There's really no best, Scooby. There's just favorites. The walls are the walls. My favorites are the Mystic Walls, for sure. Spike Blockades I really like as well. I like the Lavamancer walls, but they just cost so much. Like here, I could have used one, because I'm spending 60 anyway. Do I have a totem? No. Alright, I've got no gear. No loot is dropped. WTF. Like, if the ground mobs would just die and I could focus on the flyers, then this would be much easier. I don't use defense rate on them. You get down to the cap on them pretty quick if you're in Chaos 7 gear. I mean, if you're not in Chaos 7 gear, then you should be using defense rate on every defense. The go-to before you get to Chaos 7 on every defense in the game is going to be a medallion with deadly strikes, defense rate, and power transfer. Every defense in the game. You can use that setup and win. Oh, come on. This is just a chaotic mess. Lady Orc's just not getting touched here. Well, hopefully I at least get a piece of loot. I don't see any of the drops on the ground map yet. Ah, that is not what I wanted on Malthius. As soon as I get it a win, I'll switch up and do some more meta builds. I'm gonna have to, oh shit, wall down. Alright, Malthius is dead anyway. Back to the wall replacing game. Good lord, this is just bad. Let's see what kind of loot's dropping. Nothing good. That's actually a really good piece. If it had defense speed on it, I'd probably be willing to give up a shard slot. It's the highest stat piece I've seen, for sure. Alright, Alright, I've got all these to tier 2 at least, don't I? Yep. Alright, well, I mean, the more upgrades I can get on these fishers, the more upfront burn I'm going to have, and it's going to allow me to focus on just the flyers. Ooh. Oh, man, what is the deal with the stats here? I don't mind not giving me legendaries, but give me the right stats. I don't want the defense health, damn you. I haven't in a long time, Devin. The recent updates to the game have made it really difficult to try to play multiple accounts. If you want to actually play endgame and progress and, you know, go as far, push it to the limits as far as you can, you just can't play multiple accounts right now. Thank you very much there, Devin Douglas. I do appreciate it a ton. Maybe I should have upgraded some of my Gunwitch's shards. The Gunwitch has very little upgraded as far as shards. Oh, come on. It went right through that Cobalt, the EMP. That was robbery. Alright. Oof. Wrecked. Henrik Nielsen, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Oh no, it's Lekelion. I'm gonna have to deal with a respawn at the beginning of the next wave, assuming I survive to them. That stinks. Oh, it needs to get that repair going. There we go. Needs more repairs, please. Wow, man, I cannot believe I'm surviving this. Happy 21st birthday, boy, I wish, Calvin. That day has long passed. Alright, stuck mobs. That at least gives me a breather. I'm good with it. I'll take it. Oh, I guess these aren't stuck. They're just shooting stuff. I don't want to... Oh, shit, man. I lose all that mana again from the upgrade value. Because I'm going to have to upgrade it or it's just not going to survive. What the hell are you doing over there, hiding in the bushes? Wow, this is just rough. Thanks there, Clash. On average, appreciate it. Alright, so I lost another 125 green mana right out of the gates on that one. By losing this tree. I just can't go with a 1 million health wall there. It's just not going to work in Chaos 7. Time for the Nimbus. The Nimbus gets the least amount of upgrade value, so that's why I haven't spread too much love on the Nimbus, but I think now it is time. Let's see, we're good on those. Where do I want to put my last 200? Has this done anything? 38 million damage. That's blown it away. I almost feel like getting rid of that PDT, but I mean, I couldn't put another Nimbus down. I guess I could. I'm gonna do something. I want to survive this now. It's turned into, there's no chance in hell to... There is still the slightest chance. Oh my god. I might be able to do it. Alright, where you at there, Dryad? I'm gonna put it right next to that one. We'll get the double lane coverage here, and it'll give me a little flyer support. It's a matter of preference, JJ. I like the monk personally. It's one of my favorite heroes, though, so I'm very biased. Let's just dump it here. Got anything else yellow? No. I got loot all over the ground now, at least. Nice upgrades, too. Not many relics, though. Some of these are kind of a no-brainer for an upgrade. Like that one. I'll take it right now. Just automatically get slightly more stats. Yeah, that's what I need to do, is put down the little heal there. That's the only thing I have left. The problem is it's just going to instantly get blown up by the kobolds. Right now I got nothing up there that's going to aggro to them on purpose. The kobolds are going to wreck it quick. But I am going to try. Actually, let me hide it. Try hiding it behind this tree. Where can we get it? Can we tuck it up in there somewhere? Gonna get cleaved right there. Yeah, it's gonna get wrecked by that Slakelion. Put it over here behind this tree. That might give it a little bit of protection anyway. I don't really have a bunch of gear laying around quick, so remember this is a speed playthrough. It's I didn't get to choose the heroes, and I'm going through the Chaos 1 to Chaos 7 as fast as I can. So it's not like I have... Oh, Slakelion was over here. Dang it. I thought he was in that other lane. It's not like I have lots of stuff. Actually, there's a totem right there now. Hopefully it's a good one. Oh, it's a fatty. That's a nice one. That's going to have to go on my walls for next map. If I win this one, then I'm going to switch the heroes up, because the viewer's choice playthrough will be done. Oh, yes. Good, good, good. Very nice. Wall going down. Shit. Oh no! Oh. I'm not part of the playtesting group, Beer Goggles. I do another thing. Can't really talk about it. Yeah, that was my first Chaos 7 attempt there, Mr. Jokey. I got wrecked. 40 mobs left. That's alright. Get an easier map here. And I got a couple of upgrades there. The Lavamancer can attack and get the mana back, Brave. It's like the Dryad. The melee attack of the Lavamancer gives you a return. And I get another. I get the second crappiest map. I'm re-rolling. My first attempt. I don't have to have any pride here. Looking for, or not my first attempt anymore. Looking for my first Chaos 7 win. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna get a map that's a little bit friendlier. These maps are just irritating. Alright, Clash. Yeah, I'll be there in, what, 2.5 hours? Now, it's not a good return there, Brave, but it is a way of getting it back. Alright, so is it Nimbus or Assault on Throne Room again? I got the music turned off so I can't hear it. Oof, this will be tough too. I think what I'm going to do here is set up a spawn kill, but put in a last resort. Let's see, we got Leafy. Who am I missing? Gobu. Got all my heroes in wacky orders here. So I'm going to set up a regular turtle build setup, but I'm actually going to put my damaging defenses up front as a spawn camp. Now, this may or may not work, but I'm sure going to try. Nope, I need a tree somewhere. Maybe I'll do the smart thing and not use that tree as a wall. Actually, I've got some new stuff now. I can put that there, and then put that one there. That'll make my stuff a little bit better. And then medallions, I'm going to rely on this fissures really heavily. So that means 12,000. Well, let's look here. 13,000. Let's put this here and we'll get snaky. Yeah, I've got all the heroes, Devin. You are correct indeed. Let's get the beams. And the beams are actually going to be my last resort. So I'm going to rely on beams for killing Lady Orcs. And for any of the kobolds that make it in at the end. I'm going to put a world tree back here. Tommy Lucas, thank you very much for subscribing. And then let's get some flyer control in. We'll go one here. One right there. I'd almost like to put that one back a little further. Let's do it here. And then, how far over does that tree reach? Derp! Let me just go ahead and fall right off that ledge. Thanks, Viper. I really appreciate it, man. See, how about right here? Now, the kobolds are going to destroy the sub-objectives. So eventually, I'm going to have nightmares coming out of here and there. So I do want something in those lanes. In fact, let's just double dip right here. We'll go with a fissure there. Then we'll double dip right here with a fissure. There, and where else? Let's say one more, like right there. And then that leaves me what? 370. That's what? 10, that's 12 fissures between 5 entrances. I'm gonna have to rely on some lane sharing is what I'm gonna have to do, but let's go 2 of them here. This may end up going really ugly as well. This is definitely extremely experimental. This playthrough is that viewer's choice playthrough, Quicksilver. I didn't choose the heroes. The heroes were chosen for me. So... Oh, you mean why am I not using the bees? Derp? Because it's cheating. It wouldn't have been a challenging playthrough if I would have went bees and slimes. So the only defense I've used all the way through this from Chaos 1 is just the Nimbus. I haven't used anything else. It's just, the bees and the slimes would have made it too easy. I get what you're saying now. I got the dryad and I'm not using the bees. Indeed. So I can do 2 more. I got 3 here. I only put 2 on that other lane. I guess I could put 1 here and it'll double dip for when the objective falls. Thanks there, Aldo. I probably won't play any Onslaught today, Elements. No. Onslaught is... I don't know. It's not very fun to me. It gets grindy so quick. That doesn't get over in there far enough. That barely does. Actually, let me do this. Alright, now let's see exactly how bad of an idea this was. I might even switch out to Drago. I think well, no, I'm going to keep this one. I'll keep Betsy White. Alright, let's see how it goes. It's going to be a slow running map. It'll be fine. You know damn well I'm going to get wrecked, Omni. This may end up going worse than that Nimbus did. I mean, it might go good. Thanks for subscribing there, Aldo. I do appreciate it. And objectives are going to dropping like flies already. All about these kobolds. And the lady orcs, of course. They are always an issue. And Danielle, thank you very much for subscribing. Oh, I'm in deep doo-doo now. Deep, deep doo-doo. What is dropping over here? Oh, that's the wall. Alright. Alright. Let's start off right here and just work our way around these fissures first. I mean, these fissures are going to put some work in. There's no doubt. I'd like to be able to get all of the snakes, but I want to prioritize the fissures. Yeah, looks like we got enough. $50 more. I think I'll save that for repairs, because you know I'm gonna need them. Alright, here goes. And we got 2 new lanes now. Trying to pick off these kobolds. None of the other flyers really matter at this point since the objectives are down now. But these cobalt flyers all need to go. Stream Elements talks too much. That's a double thing is what it is, Quicksilver. You know I like to thank people live when they subscribe or follow or whatever. And a lot of time the notification system does not keep up, and somebody follows and it will even pop up on screen, but I won't know it because it doesn't alert me. So it's a way for me to, you know, to make sure I don't, or I have some redundancy there and I don't leave anybody hanging, which I still do periodically, but I try not to. Uh-oh. Tuskar over here on the wall. That shouldn't be a problem. Alright, that wave actually went really smooth. That's much better than the previous wave. Alright, rinse and repeat. Starting with fissures. There won't be enough left over to do the snakes this time. But the higher I can get these fissures leveled up, the better off I'll be. Trying to focus on the fissures that are doing the double duty here. Yep, not enough. I would like to see the snakes be able... Right now, like with all these snakes here, they can't hit more than one target. Like, these two snakes can't target the same mob. I would like to see that changed. Now, it would make them really overpowered if it did change. Put the Infinity Gauntlet as a flare in DD2, that'd be awesome. Give the Lavamancer an Infinity Gauntlet fist. That would be so cool. Anyway, I would like to see that. I would like to see more than one of them hit a mob. See, like, right now, this is way overkill. I mean, as far as being able to target mobs. Because there's 4 of them. So, out of all 4 of these, even though each one is shooting 3 beams, I can only hit 4 different mobs. Actually, I can hit 12 different mobs. Because each one can hit 3 because of the split beams. But I would like to see multiples. Like if you put 2 cannonball towers or 2 flamethrower towers or whatever, they both hit the same target. You know, it gives you that extra oomph. I see you over there. Where's the next one? Yep, we got one over here. Oh, there's 2 coming in on this side. Good gosh, man. Ooh, they were in animation. They were ready to pop. We got 2 coming in here. This is rough. Luckily, that siege roller has got a long way to travel, so I can ignore it for quite some time here. Thanks there, little Happy Meal. I appreciate it. That's the Gun Witch's ability. The Gun Witch's Ice Needle there, Devin, is what I'm using to freeze it all. When I hit. Alright, now I can focus on the siege roller. Definitely not there, Michael. Especially if you're using any of the Dryad's defenses. I mean, in this situation it would be, but I don't want to spend the $500,000 gold to upgrade it. It's expensive to upgrade. I'm going to reset again as soon as I get to 65. Floor 65, so I'm not going to, you know, not going to bother with any of the expensive shards. I mean, if you look through my Gun Witch right now, I've got shards that are unupgraded all the way across the board. The only thing that I upgraded all of was anything that's in a defense. Thanks there, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah, I completed all the mastery maps. Was actually in the top 10 on the speed run of them every week that they came out, other than I want to say 2 of the tiers. The best advice there is take your time when you can. Know what you want to do before you join the map. You know, you can look at the war table and see what the challenges are, so you know what you're getting into when you go in. So definitely look at what you have to do before you go in. And that really is probably my best advice I could give you. Alright, crap, I'm ignoring flyers. That will be the end of me if I continue. Is that all of them? Looks like it's all of them for now anyway. There will be more here in a minute. Long shot means the further away your defense is from the target, the more damage it does. So you want to put your stuff at maximum range basically to take advantage of that one fully. Like if this was Onslaught and it had long shot, this Fisher would do less damage the closer the mobs got to it. Definitely avoid spawn camping, or keep your defenses at maximum range from the spawn if you do choose a spawn camping build. Oh shit. Oh man, I didn't get the heal off. Come on, get off me! Crap. 8 mobs left. I think I'll survive it, but god, that was ugly. Come on, I'm stuck on the post now. What the heck? I'm completely... There we go. Now that the assassin's gone. Alright, one stuck flyer. Alright, so got to rebuild. I'm going to have to upgrade this lane because that just was completely overrun right there. Let's throw an upgrade on that tree too, or on that wall. I'm going to take this all the way up there. There we go. Thanks, Sarah Voladim. I appreciate it. Going to be for all the DD2 fans out there, there will be a whole lot of Fortnite guides and tutorials coming up on the channel. It doesn't mean I've given up on DD2. I still plan on playing DD2. But Fortnite is adding new content like every week, and it's given me a ton to do video content on. Where DD2, we're just not getting any updates. When updates come, I will always be the first one on top of them. And I'm still going to live stream DD2 every day. But I know a lot of people have gotten a little upset that I've been doing Fortnite, and they have to realize you got a brand new shiny game that's getting constant changes versus a game that's been out for several years, or actually it's only been released for 1 year, but that's really slow with the changes. So the DD2 is not going anywhere. I will be the last man standing with DD2, there's no doubt. I will be one of the last people that play at DD2. Steam charts will say there's 16 players online, and I'll be one of them. But I just wanted to get that out there, as I know there is a lot of DD2 fans here. The flares come from defender packs, pets. The best pet in the game right now is Dragolich, and that comes from... Crap, and I ignored all the flyers. God dang it. Wave 5 too. Anyway, Dragolich you just get from the treasure pirate. Shit. Double shit. Another wave 5 loss incoming, maybe? the hell? I resurrected with 10% health? That ain't right. Look at the flyers coming in now. Luckily, they're just standard flyers. None of them are dive bombers. So that will all be relatively easy to deal with. Saving my pet here for the roller. Steam Saw from DD1. There's lots of stuff from DD1 in this. I miss the pawn shot, man. I love the pawn shot. There we go. Chaos 7 in the bag. So that is not the end of the stream. However, that is the end of this viewer's choice playthrough, as Chaos 7 has now been beaten. So I'm going to switch to playing whatever heroes I want now. And as soon as I get a couple more drops, I'll start inviting you all. So get ready to queue up for some public matches. It's a shard there, Marcus. So you've done many C7 games with only bees and sky guards? Yeah, well, C7 is relatively easy now. It's not the end game. It's the end of trials. The end game is mastery mode, which bees and sky guards will not work. I mean, it'll work on some maps, but it's not going to work on all of them. Anyway, I don't remember what that shard's called there. Marcus, I'll look here real quick. Called Split Vipers. Yeah, it goes from where the hive is, Devin, not where the bee is. Same thing with fissures, everything. It's based off of the center of the point. So like mobs are gonna... Let me sell some stuff to make it a little easier to visualize here. Alright, so we got this fissure right here. A mob that is right here is going to take more damage than a mob that is right here, because it's based off of that radius. Same thing goes with auras, with the bees. It's based off of where the hive is, with the slimes. Oh shoot, and I forgot to loot the chest. Dang. What, you want to play there, Omni? You want to play some DD2, man? If you want to, I'm sitting in matchmaking there. I can change up whatever I want now. If they add more, I think it will probably go to Chaos 10, David. As soon as I'm capable of building a map and building a 4-player map, Robert, I'll do public games. I'm going to change up my heroes right now, though. Omni's going to have to build now. Anyway, I'll clip that section of the stream out. As, like I said, that is the viewer's choice playthrough. But now I'm going to switch over to whatever hero I want. Let's see. Take some of this loot back. I guess I could still DPS on the gun witch. The gun witch is fun. I'll keep DPSing on the gun witch. But I'm going to move Jucinda to F1. And let's just go with some meta here and get some auras going. Actually, let's go. We'll put Heater on F2. I won't use Sparky. I'll use the EV instead. Thanks there, Fire Scout. Appreciate it. I haven't gotten any of those new EV2 skins, Danielle. I'd like to see all of them. What's the hero on the wall in town? The Man and Machine and the Barbarian, I think. Let's look. Yeah, that one up there in the top left, if that's the one you're referring to, that's the Man and Machine right there. Well, that's the only one that's not shown now, so yeah, that's got to be the one you're talking about. Yeah, Man and Machine. It's a little dwarf dude in a big tank that wrecks it up. I mean, I don't think the Man and Machine's coming next. I think the Ranger will be here before the Man and Machine. There's nothing... They're still working on DD2, Devin. Yeah, that was definitely cool. Oh, they're definitely teasing Adam there, Brave. No doubt about it. Alright, let's see. I better lock these. I don't want to have any unnecessary shard derpage. And sadly, it has happened before. Yeah, I'll keep gun winching it though. Actually, I didn't really need to do that with the shards. Because I'm going to force Omni to build. He's got the gear. I don't have the gear. So let's go ahead and get these shards re-equipped here. What else did I take out? I didn't take the Viper shards. I guess that was it. Why is it saying I still have shards? I don't know. Yeah, let's gun witch it up a little more. The gun witch is really fun to play. There's no doubt about it. I think all this stuff is just junk. It can all go away. I'm switching over to Twitch at 5 p.m. there, Elements. I'm gonna take a short break in between and eat something. Because I know you guys can't tell, but, you know, it is my birthday, so I have been celebrating a little here as I'm streaming today. Or maybe you can tell and you're just being nice to me. Are you there, Omni? Are you not talking today?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. What's up, man?
Raw.
I didn't hear you come. You got your glasses on. Do I not have my glasses on?
Yeah, you've got your
Oh, I got them on. All right.
It's just, obviously, you can't see them from that angle you're looking at.
All right. So you're going to have to build, dude. I'm weak.
Okay. I'll give it that. Well,
as soon as I get a couple of decent relics, I'll help you. Oh, nice, Joseph. Oh, the day is young, Joseph. I've got plenty of time. Don't you worry. Torpedo shard on the gun. Not that I know of, Danielle. It's not the passive that's broken. It's the shard slot. The first shard slot is bugged. So how you doing today, man? Oh, and now we get sewers. Oh, yeah. I see how it is.
RNG, baby, RNG. The game knows me too well.
That's just wrong.
I was like, if I see any other map in sewers right now, it's like, nah, like, I'm sorry, I'm rage quitting straight away.
Terrible. Yeah, I'll bring it to you. Yeah, I wish pets were more like DD1. I mean, who didn't love the pets in DD1? You know, you could go straight up with a building pet and get yourself a nice giraffe on a treadmill or something. Or you could just dish out the pain with the seahorses. I mean, there were so many cool options. Yeah, that was changed a long, long time ago, Quicksilver. Probably almost a year ago. Maybe not that long. Definitely at least 9 months. It's been a long time since that was changed. Yeah, I mean, the pets were harder to get. The pets were way more special in DD1. There's no doubt about that. I need to get me a better pew-pewing weapon. This one isn't good enough. I got no pew-pew on me.
I feel like I've built everything out. Like, just do so much.
You remember how to play this game?
Yeah, I feel like there's so much mana though. I feel like there's three of each on every lane. Bleh.
What are you giving it to me for? What do you
That's
want
a
me
gun.
to do? I mean, a whole lot I can do.
I'm saying there's 3 of each lane, so that's it done.
What about flyers? Oh, you got flyers handled, huh?
Yeah. Extra if you want, I can.
Whatever you want, dude. You the boss. You building.
Extra protection, I guess.
Thanks there, Red Viper. I appreciate it. You'll get no criticism out of me today, Omni, I promise. I won't pick on you not once.
Sorry, feel free. This is the best of the days.
Yeah, your Flamars are doing like 200,000 more DPS than mine are right now. Needs me some...
That's only because of the extra power you're giving me, really.
Well, that helps it, but it's not significant. You know? 5% is all you're getting. 5% is all you get. Oh, everything's getting wrecked. This is very unlike the build I just did.
Under pressure a bit, were you?
It's fun though. Getting that first win, you know. The first win is always the best. And then after that, none of it matters unless it's the win that gives you the loot. If you get the loot, then it's all good. Oh, Omni and I have been playing together a long time there, David. Ugh, I'm stuck in snipe again. There we go.
Watch out!
Oh! God dang it. I picked the wrong place to float. I live in Washington, Devon.
Last time? Last time.
Get wrecked. Feel the freeze, Malthus.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's only 2 seconds. Oh.
Hit this lane, huh?
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah. It's all easy mode now that Omni's here.
Just make sure that you upgrade.
I'm upgrading, I'm upgrading. I'm doing my part. I'm repairing walls, I'm upgrading. I didn't upgrade any of your walls. You should be happy. Take that, Lady Orc. Oh, you can get just, you know, a lot braver when you've got somebody else's towers down.
That's it. Ogre's mine. Oh man.
It's alright. I got quibs over here getting all uppity on your wall.
You got a Hadouken to the face. Ooh, fat loots.
Not many. No legendaries dropped yet.
A double, a medallion, and a mark.
Did you see my pet, Omni? Did you see my pet?
Yeah, I seen your shiny pet. Just get it. Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, they go a lot faster. Going a lot faster than the last run. I would have just been finishing like Chaos 2 now, or finishing the second second wave now.
You've just been boosted by the monk.
Oh yeah.
Been boosted.
Oh, it's because monks are awesome, Quicksilver.
We're not the proper combo though. Usually he would be the Eve. It's quite, but he's on the gun.
Yeah, I was going to, but I've been having fun on the Gun Witch today. It's tough to
The
deny
last time it was
her mobility is a lot of fun, you know?
That's what I was doing for the last time.
Don't hit me, Tuskar! Man, still no loots. Good lord, man.
I'm getting all of that. I'm getting all
Yeah,
of
nothing
that.
dropping. Oh, there's actually something legendary down here. I didn't see that. Mark. Oh, wow. That's actually a decent mark.
Yeah.
I mean, for starter Chaos 7 it is anyway.
Can I make it? Oh no. Okay.
Feel the bring NATO baddies. So for those interested, Omni and I are going to be breaking into power level 100 missions in Fortnite tonight. And that is actually the last bracket in the game for us, and we will be at the very end.
So it'll just be fun in games then.
You know,
Be fun in games. Whoa, whoa,
I'm going to be
whoa, wow.
stopping on YouTube in about another hour, Elements, and then I'm going to take a short break and then switch to Twitch. Got to get some food in my belly and all that, you know. Want me to control burn 3? Or Controlled Burst 3. Controlled Burn 3.
I'd be interested. Don't forget your chest this time. You don't want that.
I got a blue one. Dang it. I'm not at Chaos 7 on the PS4, Robert. I'm not going to switch platforms midstream now. When we do some public matches, they'll be here on the PC. On US West at the moment. Oh, what's your favorite? Go get the chest. Go get the chest.
What chest? Get out of here.
That's it. You tried to play it off on me. I know why you were really running over that way.
Lies.
You were coming to get the chest, but it's not here.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the Jester's defenses, and I haven't played the reworked ones that the community development team did. I played the Jester as full DPS. That was my go-to DPS hero, for sure. This PC there, Carplord.
It's a bit funky,
Yeah, anyway, as far as doing public games on the PS4, I'm several weeks away from being able to do that. I do plan on doing some casual PS4 streams, but I'm not rushing it. I still have to get through the system, you know. I used my Jester a little different. A lot of people were using staffs on their Jester. I used that pawn shot, and I was really good at the wheel. It's a different game now, Carplord. There's been a lot of different updates. There's a prestige system in the game now. I was actually at 2800 Ascension. Almost 3K. But there's a prestige system in the game now that you reset. Thanks there, Dino. I appreciate it. Your old defenses were really bad, Brave. I love the Jester, though. The animations and everything on the Jester look really good from the Carnival event. I'm going to have to go back on the channel and look and see if I have any 1080p 60 coverage of the Jester. The Jester would be so awesome. I would love to have the Jester come to DD2. Like I said, the character model is actually done because it was in the Carnival event. She was an NPC. I'll look. I'll actually look real quick. Let me see. You go with me AFKing for a sec here, Omni? You gonna survive that?
Should be. Should be.
Alright. So I'm gonna AFK over here. Let me take a peek, see if I can bring it up on stream here. If I can even find it. We lost the music too. I gotta get the music going. Let's see. I'm looking through old videos here trying to find it. Oh, is this it? Am I gonna be able to find it? Ooh, it looks like it is. Maybe. Let me look. No, that's not it. Man, do I really not have any Jester coverage? Let me see. I'm still looking. Give me a moment, all. Sorry. See, here's... Is he already in the map? Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Remember Naxtillion?
What's it?
He was a player. Oh, I think he's got it here on a different... It's a different video. It's not one of my videos. Is it showing the cutscene? Man, I think he edited the cutscene out. Or no, here she is. It's a short little clip of her here. Let me see, I'll switch it over real quick. It's a really short little clip of the Jester here that's in this cutscene. He actually edited out the big cutscene. There was a big cutscene. You see, oh, far back, or there she is. That is Dungeon Defenders 2 right there. That was just a quick look. That's all you got, because for some reason he edited out the big cutscene at the beginning. But this is the Carnival map, which was, in my opinion, it's the most challenging map Dungeon Defenders 2 ever had. It was so awesome. For some reason, I wasn't able to find any of it on my channel. That was somebody else's. And why he edited out the cutscene, I don't know. The cutscene was awesome. Like, don't edit out the cutscene, dang it. Alright. What we need to do here? Upgrades.
Yeah, I got most of the lightning.
Blazin', what's up? Nico's Burger, hello. Anyway, there was a big cutscene where basically the Jester, the Carnival event, the Jester was like the evil mastermind behind all the badness at the Carnival. So the Jester in DD2 was actually a baddie. Now, you never got to fight against the Jester, but the Jester was like the mastermind of the Carnival, and they were saying like there was a big special ogre boss on the Carnival map, and the big special ogre boss was actually quite a joke. The map itself, the waves were harder to do than the boss was, but the big bad ogre boss was like the Jester's creation or whatever. It was super cool. I really hope Trendy brings it back at some point. But they don't... The Carnival was tainted quite a bit. There was a prize wheel there, and you could just straight up spin the prize wheel for loot. So it turned the game into a gold farm, as it cost gold to spin the wheel. So all the game was a gold farm and a wheel spin, and that was it. No, it wasn't called the Joker. I don't remember. He had a name. I can't remember what his name was though. It was something ogre-ish. It wasn't Jester. Didn't have any Jester flavor in there at all. But it was super fun. It was a really good event. But I know Trendy has given no indication of bringing it back, though. Originally they said the Carnival would return. I actually still have Carnival tickets. You had to use Carnival tickets to spin the wheel in game, or not to spin the wheel, to enter the map. You had to have a ticket. You could sneak into the map, but if you snuck into the map, you didn't get the prize at the end of the map. Instead of getting a loot box, it had a wheel that would spin, and there was special pets and costumes on the wheel. That monk costume I love so much came from that wheel. Now it's in Defender packs. The pets were all those weird golden pets you see that I have that nobody else has access to now. Those were all for winning the Carnival map. You won the map, and where the victory chest would have popped up, a big wheel popped up, like a big prize wheel, and you spun the prize wheel, and the rewards wouldn't duplicate, which was pretty cool too. So if you already had gotten that reward, then that part on the wheel was blacked out, and it wouldn't stop there. So you never got duplicates. You were able to collect all of the pets and all of the skins and everything. It was really cool. I'm going to send Ami into a rage if I upgrade that wall.
You do it now.
I didn't do it. I stopped, but I was almost. I almost did it.
You know better.
Well, they couldn't do it with shards because you need so many duplicates, you know? I mean, it will always be that way. Even when the changes to the crit system come, there will always be meta shards. Always, always. No matter what they do. So there will be best in slot shards, no doubt. It's just a matter of discovering what those are, and then that's the shard you want more of. Right now, if someone is worried about that transition and they're just in the shard grinding stage, my suggestion would be to focus, if you're grinding shards, focus on grinding the shards that don't affect crit chance, or crit chance or crit damage. So I would go with shards like Deadly Strikes. Deadly Strikes, I would assume, will be the same flavor of shard. So if you're in need of shards, Deadly Strikes would be the shard to farm.
There we go.
What's going on there, Michael? What's that?
4 shots a second, baby. Oh yeah, there we go.
Must be nice getting your fancy toys. I've seen practically no legendaries drop. That would be pretty cool, Brave. That would take such a huge bit of the grind out of the game. I'm over here saving your wall that was about to go, so... It wasn't the one I almost upgraded, though.
That's okay. You can repair. I'll allow the repair.
You'll allow repairs?
This isn't mastery, it's all good.
What have we got? Better weapon. No hero health, though.
I'm going after the ogre this time. Ogre! Actually, no, second thought. It's Malpheus! Come here, you!
Just play through the campaign and enjoy it, Burger. Have fun. Look at the defenses. You know, make sure your hero deck is full, because all heroes in your deck get experience as you're playing through as a new player. So you'll get all your heroes leveled. All the heroes, 4 heroes in your deck will be leveled to 50 just by completing the campaign. Actually, you'll probably be at 50 before you even complete it. So, yeah, that's the biggest thing. Have your hero deck full. You know, get yourself one of each of the heroes. I'll take that one. Rail round. Green chest. What the hell? I'm just getting denied on all the hotness here on me.
Yeah.
Getting denied on all the loot.
Shenanigans. It's the boy's birthday. Hit him with all the loots, man. Come on. Come on, come on.
Lalta needs to hit that birthday loot button. Come on, Lalta.
Nothing.
Somebody send Lalta a Twitter message. He's miserable right now. I don't want to throw him under the bus or anything, but I got the... Oop, look at me building. Let me stop doing that.
You don't got anything.
I got junk, dude. It's nothing but junk. I just went through the system and...
You got 19k on your
I got nothing that's 19k. If I upgraded, it might be. Let's look.
I thought for sure he had something at 19k.
My best mark is 18,642. I got no medallions. I do have a totem that's 19.9. Controlled burst 1. Tempted to use that controlled burst 1. I'll stay with whatever's best. Yeah, I got nothing but junk, man. Nothing but junk.
What's going on here, man? I'm trying to swap heroes, and it's just clearing my deck.
Anyway. I get the impression, I don't know this for a fact, but I get the impression that Lalta is out shopping with his wife. And I think she's taking a really, really long time. He had made the comment earlier about something along the lines of what happens when your wife goes into a dressing room at a store. Is there a hidden door that opens up Disneyland or something? And that's why they're there for so long? Awesome-o noob, thank you very much. Anyway, so somebody send Lalta a Twitter message and tell him I need the fat loots button to be hit. He needs to get to it. Troubly, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it opens up into Narnia. That's exactly what it is there. Brave, no doubt about it. My wife's sitting here like shaking her head like, whatever. Shut it. I'll lend Omni some moral support and encouragement. Go, Omni, go. Go, Omni, go.
I'm still kind of shaking my head going, why do I have so much trouble trying to swap heroes?
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Blaze. Or even one, like if there's a major department store or clothing store or whatever, just having a bar across the way, you know? Having one nearby with walking distance would clean up. In Nevada, it's all about those slot machines, you know? The wife goes shopping and the husband goes and drinks beers and plays slot machines. And vice versa. There's always everybody in Vegas has a reason to play those slot machines. I do wish there was some graphically better looking brooms. The Gunwitch doesn't have any really super cool looking weapons, I don't think. I mean, even the Mega Shark. The Mega Shark doesn't look that cool. I mean, if you're a Terraria fan, which I'm a Terraria fan, then you use the Mega Shark for the feels, you know, and for the shot, the 8 shots per second. But you don't feel super cool in that. I mean, it doesn't look like, it's not like, wow, would you look at that weapon, you know? Oh. I just set up the old book drop Broomnado, and right before I dropped it, everything died. Well, yeah, that's true. You got a point there, Blaze. No doubt about it. Uh-oh, something on the court.
Nope. They get past me.
Look at that. Gunwitch saving the day.
Yes, they.
Uh-huh. Gunwitch, Gunwitch, Gunwitch. That's all I got to say, Annie. That's all I got to say.
You had to be useful somehow, you know what I mean?
At some point. There, I hit the usefulness button.
Good. At least one of us is paying attention.
I wasn't really paying attention. I just got lucky and caught that one. I looked over and saw a red dot moving in. It's like, oh shit! These lady orcs, man. The lady orcs are fierce.
Yeah.
Omni don't do no protons. He ain't having it.
Monk all day, baby. Monk all day, every day.
Well, I'm glad I made it back to Chaos 7.
Oh!
Hadouken is down. What the heck?
3,000 KF. Just go.
The Nimbus drenches their splurks. Easiest thing to do is if you don't have a controlled, or if you don't have geodes, throw a PDT in the lane to poison everything up. If you do have geodes, then if you have geodes, then you're not going to have cyborgs. So if you do have geodes, then throw down, you know, Lavamancer Oil, Huntress's Geyser Trap. Any of those will apply it. And then anyone playing Onslaught seriously should really have that Drenching Strike shard on their hero. Drenching Strikes drops in like Chaos 1, so it's like no-brainer to get. It's either in Campaign or Chaos 1, I think. But anyway, it's huge, you know. It's a controlled burn lane, then just apply the Drench manually, if you have to. Slimes work on everything but Berserkers, as long as you stay corrupt. The Dryad herself, just her melee attacks are poison. So melee attacking on the Dryad will poison everything she hits, and then they can take damage. Yeah, Proton Beams with Frosties works great. There's lots and lots and lots of options. It's just a matter of putting it there. If you don't put it in, the mobs aren't going to take damage. So you just have to get it in there, you know? Well, no, you're using the Poison Dart Tower would be to poison the enemy there, Splurks. You said you were building on the Dryad, right? So your other Dryad defenses would kill it. The Poison Dart Tower will just poison it. You just have to read the lane tags and follow the description, basically. The lane tag says mobs will take no damage unless they're oiled, stunned, poisoned, frozen. So you gotta oil them, stun them, poison them, or freeze them, or they're not gonna take damage. Same with any other lane. If the lane says the mobs take reduced physical damage and increased magic damage, then you build magic damage in that lane. It's very easy to do. It's just time consuming, and you just have to take your time and read. I mean, eventually you'll learn all the mutators, but just take your time and read all of the lane tags and see what everything does. Onslaught is not a challenge, it's a time grind. That's all it is. That's what is boring about it to me personally. To me personally, the funnest thing in the game is going from Chaos 1 to Chaos 7. It's the most fun in the game. To me personally. Onslaught just gets ridiculously grindy. That's why, I mean, when I made it to 136, I was talking about stopping, like, from floor 120. Just because it was getting just so grindy, you know? Well, you gotta put the stuff where the cyborgs can't reach. There, Nathan. The Dryad's not the auto win button, if that's what you're looking for. You still have to build properly. You can't just throw a bunch of stuff down and call it good. Once again, it comes down to reading the mobs. You know, Chaos 2 has cyborgs. Cyborgs disable ground traps, R's, and nodes. It says so right on the war table. So if you do traps, R's, and nodes, expect them to be disabled. Well, the Dryad's defenses are all traps. So if you put them where the cyborg can reach them, they're going to get disabled. Period. You just have to, it's a strategy game, you know? It's not a hack and slash or a shooter, it's a strategy game. So if you don't use the strategy, you will not succeed. Almost got pounded there. That wouldn't have worked out well. It's 15 seconds there, Nathan. Or no, it's actually 12 seconds now. Cyborg's disabled for 12 seconds. So it's not very long, but it's long enough to get overrun if you've got a bad build. You know? The big boss is 15 seconds, I think. And then the regular cyborgs are 12. Thanks there, lazy boy.
Yes.
Finally. What do we got? Legendary medallion. Oh, 19-1. That's progress right there.
It said you had a 19 game on the
I do now. There's some shinies over here too. What do we got here?
I protected it.
That's a big upgrade. No ability, no hero health though. I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm gonna use it anyway. So what do you think? Do one more map and then open it up and do a couple of public matches? What do you think?
I'm ready whenever, really.
Alright, well let's just exit out then. Thanks there, Adam. I appreciate it.
I'm just having trouble swapping heroes for some strange reason.
I don't know. Maybe since you're playing on the West Coast, you know, got a little latency or something, probably.
Well, no. Like I'm trying to put someone into a certain slot, and then it wipes the one. Like I'm trying to swap, say, like put one from F2. But it removes the one from F3 and puts the F3 one there instead. And I'm like, no, hold on.
Oh, yeah, it's a little wonky.
So
I can tell you what the problem is.
Yeah?
You haven't played in DD2 in 2 months.
Like, it keeps doing that.
Because it's really, really wonky now. It's just you get used to it. And once you get used to it, you're all good, you know?
Like, yeah, like
Alright, so we are on the US West server for anyone who cares to join us. And is it going to let me make it? Yeah, it's going to let me make it. So it's going to be public. Chaos 7 US West. And what should the title be?
You know.
I'm being nice. All I got typed in right now is Omni Juice. I got nothing else typed in.
No, I don't want to put that.
Omni Juice live on YouTube. There we go. Minimum champion score. 18. If you're not 18, you cannot join us as far as champion
21.
score.
21.
Make it 21. All
You'd be
right,
21.
you must be 21 to join.
18, you're still kind of a baby. Kind of. 21, like, yeah, I'll say yes. You're a man or a woman then. Yes.
But yeah, anybody that wants to, feel free to join on in. If you're unfamiliar how to switch servers, there's a video on my channel about it. I'm not sure if I have a Nightbot link to it. I don't believe I do, actually, to be honest.
And we'll give you guys a minute, so if you are wanting to join, do it now.
Let's see what's in the bag. What's in the bag? Cleaning up the inventory a little. Your champion score is 20, Jozo. Well, upgrade something, man. Upgrade something. If you upgrade a piece, you'll probably get up to like 25, 30.
Needs more juice.
That's it, man. Needs more juice.
Needs more juice.
It's like nobody's gonna join us. We might have to drop to a lower tier.
I'll leave.
Nah, well, I need the loot. You know, I need the loot.
I was going to say, like, it doesn't matter what level you guys are on. You just, like...
Well, they don't have Chaos 7 unlocked. A lot of people don't because of the champion score thing.
So what's the highest that people... Well,
yeah, don't give up your win streak there, Mr. One Wolf.
I was going to hit G and die.
Ah, just let it roll. I mean, if nobody wants to join, it's fine. You know, it's all good. What can you do? It's just everybody's used to playing solo, you know? Nobody even looks for public games anymore. Other than newer players, and newer players can't join. Because of the champion score. Need a better gun. This gun's a POS. Thanks there, Zero. Appreciate it. Black Sea, you have to go out to your title screen. So exit the title screen, go to options, and it's right there in the top right. You can pick the server. There we go. There's somebody. What do we get? We got James Bong. Welcome there, James Bong. Just finished Chaos 2? Nice. You can't, Mr. One Wolf. It was just a joke. Basically, that means there's no requirement to join. Anybody that has Chaos 7 unlocked can join.
Huh?
It's just a joke, man. Just a joke. I don't like that. I wish the gunwitch didn't drop so fast on the broom.
That's going to annoy me.
She just drops so quick. Why does this broom just run out of fuel really fast or what? What else we get? We got Planterror. Then maybe it's time for you to move up there, Nathan. And I mean, what is your... I mean, you should only have to do 3 or 4 Chaos 1 maps to unlock Chaos 2. Now, one of the easiest ways to do that is to do 1 Chaos 1 map and then jump to the Onslaught floor it unlocks. Yeah, we're on west.
Get off those walls, lady dogs. Get off.
Is 400k really that bad there, Cape?
Wow. I know, lady dogs.
I mean, 400k is like a good starting point if you have low ascension. That's pretty huge, man. That's a lot of damage. That's times 3, remember, if you're corrupt. So that means your bees are dishing out 1.2 million damage per second while you're in corrupt form. Assuming you have at least 3 targets. I mean, that's crazy. That's good damage. That's the problem. That's the reason the Dryad is so OP. I mean, that's an absurd amount of damage. There's not hardly any of the mobs on the map other than... I mean, none of the little Gobus have much more health than that. So, like, they're dead in a second and a half, 2 seconds. You shouldn't use Harpies, Nathan. They're junk. They're in a bad state right at the moment. It's one of the worst defenses in the game currently. Oh. You can use a Mark or a Medallion on your bees or Nimbus, though. Whichever one you have is better. No, there's no cyborgs on Onslaught floor. I mean, you have a chance of not having any cyborgs on all of the floors. I mean, obviously, it's a pretty thin chance when you get higher up, but I mean, you could end up having floor 120 with no cyborgs on it because it's all RNG. But there's nothing there yet. All they have to do is can't do that, cancel out the stop animation. If they had the damage channel the entire time and not stop due to the animation, that would resolve the Harpies issue. I mean, it still would not be really effectively used as it is a single target. It's got the pierce, but it's just not a strong defense. It's good for flyer lanes. And they do look cool, so it's a shame that they suck. I thought so too, Brave. I thought just about everything on that post was a good idea. Just about every single item listed on that post I liked. I don't even know if that post is still up. Is it still up? Do you know? Yeah, this is US West there, Tommy. You don't switch forms, Kate. You stay in corrupt form the entire time. The second you leave corrupt form, you lose the reason for playing the Dryad. So you don't leave corrupt form. And then when you do have to leave corrupt form to drop more stars or whatever, you pick and choose your times. You drop stars when there are no mobs close to your walls, and then quickly swap back. Oh, you saw it recently? So yeah, it must still be there then. It used to be pinned at the top of the forums. It may still be. I don't know. But, I mean, if you're having a problem learning how to play the Dryad there, Cape, because the Dryad does have a learning curve, if you're in Chaos 2, don't use the Dryad. It's traps. You know? I mean, use flamethrowers, use cannonballs. You know, use your other stuff. There's nowhere is it said that you have to use the Dryad for Chaos 2. In fact, you shouldn't use the Dryad for Chaos 2. Just with the Dryad's current OP state, a lot of people are using it for all tiers. I mean, it's in the general rule of the game, the Dryad would be a bad builder for Chaos 2. Woof, don't get stuck.
These flyers, man. What's going on?
The entire game is not about what defense you use, it's about using the defense that counters the mob or mutator you have. So every trial, you look at the special mob that's coming for each trial, and you counter that mob. So if you don't, in Chaos 2, if you don't use ground traps, auras, or nodes, then cyborgs are just regular orcs. They have no special ability. Because they don't use that, or they don't disable towers. So if you use towers, no problem. It's that the entire game. You get to Chaos 3, it's got enemy that reflects projectiles, so you just do not use projectiles. If you don't use projectiles, you're going to do better. You know, it's all listed on the war table. But the entire game is just about knowing the enemies you're facing. You know, if you know what enemies you're facing, then you counter that enemy. Yeah, I do wish the Dryad didn't drop so fast.
I'm looking at you.
Well, they can hit just like a regular orc can hit.
Looking.
Shields there, Joven. I mean, there's no difference between a regular orc and a cyborg when it comes to smashing on a wall. They won't disable. If a cyborg attacks right here, and its attack hits this Skyguard, it will not disable that Skyguard. Because the Skyguard is not a trap or a node. If you inspect it, it's a tower. See, it says tower there. So that tower is immune to the cyborg's disable. So it doesn't matter if they shoot through walls. Let them shoot through walls. They can shoot through walls and hit at nothing. I mean, it's not a good idea to put your defenses right behind walls anyway. But if you do, it's not going to affect them, as long as you have them far enough back where they're not going to take damage.
Easy, easy.
It's all on my channel. There, guys. There's a tutorials and guides playlist that has how to do absolutely every single thing in the game. Also, if you're ever here, say you're having a problem with Chaos 2, then just type in exclamation Chaos 2 into chat, and it gives you your answer.
Make sure to grab your chest juice.
Okay, fine.
I'm just making sure because all these guys push G, so I don't want you just hitting it.
It's purple anyway. Dang it.
A decent purple will do you just now, you know?
Well, then it sounds to me like you got to move your towers then. I mean, you just answered your own question. If they're hitting through the mobs and hitting your towers, then don't put your towers there. You know? I mean, that's the easiest thing. I mean, I know I make it sound trivial, but it really is. I mean, you know, like I said, everybody's answering their own question with that. Yeah, Deadly Strikes is great on reflecting their elements. It increases the torpedo explosion. The little torpedo that bounces back and forth at the bottom when it explodes, Deadly Strikes will increase that radius. So yeah, it's definitely a good one to have there.
Did I get all the mana, did I?
You got everything for me.
I think so, yeah. I think I did.
How much you have? You should have what? 1,200?
720,
Oh, we got robbed of the mana.
yeah.
Is what happened. That person wasn't loaded in yet when we hit G. You gotta spell it out there, Robert. Exclamation Chaos 5. And then on that playlist that it takes you to, the next video following is showing me beating it for the first time on the Xbox. So in the exact same gear that you guys would be in, with the exact same, or actually probably much lower ascension level than you guys will be at, using the same shards that you guys have access to. DD2 Tools is a great resource for shards, but there's a lot of junk builds up there. There's good ones too, don't get me wrong. I mean, it is the go-to resource for shards, but it is not the go-to resource for hero builds, in my opinion. I mean, there's like a dozen builds for every chaos tier of builds like this, where you're just spamming flame R's and lightning strikes. There's no build guide required for this. Just throw it on the ground. Throw it wherever you want. Throw lots and throw them around. You know, I mean, that's just absurd to put a guide up for that. I'm not even sure where they came from, but there's like dozens of them.
Okay, I think I see what you mean.
Who we got? We got the same group. Or we got Atomic Hype. Atomic Hype has arrived.
The hype is atomic. It's atomic. Yeah, we did get stiffed on the mana somewhere.
Yeah.
Usually I have that 200 to spare, but I don't have.
Well, if the bug, if everybody hits G before the last person is loaded.
Skyguards have got total one, so.
Well, we'll just have to upgrade them right away.
Just as a heads up, yeah. No, usually they have their 2 upgrades already, but they don't have them.
No such luck.
That's why I'm just letting you know, like, the Skyguards have got a total on them. So.
This is the new Betsy pet there, Harry. The info just was released on it this morning, so there's a video on my channel about it. It's obtainable through joining the remote playtesting group for Trendy.
I see you now, don't you do it? Yeah, I see you in there.
I'm focusing on them flyers.
Oh, I had a sneaky lady orc there. Sneaky. Oh, wow,
yeah, exclamation Chaos 1 in chat. There, Nexus will give you all the Chaos 1 tips and tricks. The main difference between Dungeon Defenders 1 and Dungeon Defenders 2, I mean, besides the obvious, is Dungeon Defenders 2 has hard counters. So you can't just build what you want. And that's unfortunate, because I really like that in DD1. But with the hard counters in DD2, you're forced to use different defense types. Like, a build like this is like a go-to for Chaos 7. It just works. It's the meta, you know? But this build is not going to work in every tier, you know? Sounds about normal there, Sunbaked. I've got 62 power transfer shards, and it took me about 3,000 maps to get them all. I think is what... Ice looked it up for me once. I thought he said it was 3,200 or something like that. So that is not at all unusual. It's not a cumulative chance to get it. So I think there's 36 shards in that tier now. So every time you've got a 1 in 36 chance of getting it. But if you do it 36 times, each time you've got a 1 in 36 chance. So the probability of actually getting one is very low. Man, I haven't played on the Dryad in a while, but once you get the hang of using all the moves, it is super fun to play her. Or the Dryad, the Gun Witch. Good lord, listen to me. Yeah, your weapons don't matter for that, Quicksilver. It's all based on your ability power. The Barbarian's big shot means it's all 100% ability power. And the shards. You know, of course you want the shards. But it doesn't matter what weapons or gear you have. As long as it's all ability power here or crit gear, you're going to do those big boom booms. And that's in, you know, 1-2 seconds. Just bam.
You got your Dryad handy, don't you? She's in your deck.
I don't.
Oh, no, she's not.
Well, you probably screwed up then, Quicksilver. You should have used the shout. I think I was getting like 120 million shots with it when I was doing that on day one. That was with using the shout. I mean, you got to use the shout. Why would you not? It's free damage. But I was doing, it was like 120 to 130 million in one whack.
Exploded with loot.
Must be nice. He exploded with nothing but little blue beams of light. Nothing but blues. Yeah, exclamation shards in chat, Tyrese. Get you links to DD2 tools. All the shards are listed there except the Barbarian shards. And then exclamation barb shards will get you a link to all of the Barbarian stuff. You look at the numbers there, Lamine. You see here, these numbers are rolling up purple. Come on. Nope, now I'm not seeing numbers. The red numbers are crits. Or I'm not seeing numbers because I'm not seeing Omni's attacks. Alright, let me hit something. So, like my left click is going to give me white numbers. You see the white numbers rolling up? That's physical damage. If you see a purple number, that's magic damage. So like when I use Ice Needle, let me get wrecked first. And you see the purple numbers flying off. The little purple numbers are from my pet. But white numbers are physical damage, purple numbers are magic damage. That's the thing, Blaze. I mean, Light Rain's got a great guide there, but that's not something you need to leave the game for. It's right there on your screen. You just got to look at what's going on. Just watch what's going on in front of you. That's one of the things, I mean, it's kind of hypocritical for me to say it, because if it wasn't for guides on YouTube, then I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. But nothing irritates me more than having to leave a game to get information on how to play that game that you just left. It's just frustrating. But yeah, you just watch the numbers. You see all these purple numbers from the ice needles? The white numbers are my regular gun attacks, and those are physical. Let's say we'll throw a Brumnado down. Wait till a pack comes out. Alright, get a Brumnado going. We should see lots of purple numbers here. See all the purple numbers? That's all magic damage. So, I mean, it's all right there. No spreadsheet required. Just look at the numbers. It's real easy to see on your defenses. Now, it won't show other people's numbers. So, like, I'm not seeing Omni's numbers tick.
Oh, I found another jump. Yeah. Oh, I could save it for the roller.
PDT's crits and their basic hits are physical. Just the poison damage is magic. But yeah, the game is very limited as far as physical. No doubt about it. What's going on, Matty? Never late, man. Always right on time.
Get out of here. Oh, there was another one.
We got double roller. Double roller?
Yeah, I didn't notice. He's out of there. Who's out of taking care of him? Oh,
thank you very much there, Smosh. I do appreciate it. Man, purple box again. I did get a legendary totem, of course. It's always a totem.
It's just always
oh, wow. I got one of the best totems in the game. Crappy substat rolls. 22,921 main stat.
So you're building the walls in. Okay.
I'll put you together. I'll put you some walls together. I got it.
I saved 30 for you to be able to put down a tree and like.
Oh, you want trees or you want real walls?
No, there was 30 just like to keep a tree down for like heals for people.
Oh,
like,
well, yeah, man.
It didn't matter.
I'll set up a tree then. I'll give you a fatty tree every map. Yeah, Ramsters were my go-to all the way up into the 100s there, Black Sea. Ramsters and snakes from the Mystics are kind of natural counters for everything. They do really, really good. Alright, Omni wants trees. Let's give Omni trees. Where you at, little Leafy? There she is. Let's get that fatty totem over here. Hell, I might even upgrade that just for giggles.
So you're saying I should wait to hit G then for a second?
Alright, Ami. You wait till you see these trees, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have any of the Ascension into them, but that's alright. I'll start putting it in there now. Hit G or no? They can join on the build phase, they just can't join on the combat.
When I pushed it the last time, I missed it on 200.
It's going good, Nexus. Oh, we're good now. Atomic Hype is here. So do you want all trees, or do you want... Here, you got all the mana now. So drop me whatever you want for trees. I got the trees situation covered.
Yeah, I'll build the usual.
Yeah, I've got all the Mystic DPS builds are all up there, Blaze. I'm not going to do any new hero spotlights until we get whatever this crit change is that they're talking about, because then I'm going to have to redo all of them. So I'm not going to bother doing any of them now. There's a few of them that are probably outdated. All the outdated ones I've taken off the playlist, though. So they're not in the... If it's outdated, it's not in that Spotlights playlist. But the Mystic ones are all current. That playlist right there has got all the heroes and defenses in the game. For the most part. Like I said, there's a few that I need to redo, but I'm not going to redo them until they fix... Or until they do whatever they're doing with crit damage. So you don't want a tree now? Is that how it is?
No, yeah.
Here, I upgraded that totem and everything.
On that way behind me.
Where do you want it?
On the one that you were just at.
In the double lane here?
Yeah. Like even.
Look at that. My tree's got 1.2 million more health thanAmi's wall. And you guys wonder why I sayAmi's got flimsy walls. Ridiculous, Ami.
Make me put Ascension in that, okay?
I got... How many points of Ascension did I have into it? I got 7 points of Ascension into the tree health. Yeah, you can do it without it. Inspiration doesn't stop anything. See, so do the exact same build but swap one shard. That's not worthy of redoing a video. You guys don't realize a 10-minute video takes me like 5 hours to record, edit, upload, all that stuff. So, I mean, I'm not going to redo the video for one shard. So do the exact same build and put the shard of your choice in that spot and win. Same thing. There hasn't been any changes in the game that have really, truly changed playstyle at all. It's just people throw a fit about everything. That's why you hear so much noise about it all, you know? DD2 is, the player base is a really tough crowd. I feel bad for Trendy. They've got it kind of rough because everybody's hard on them. Now, on the same note, they got a buggy-ass game that needs to be fixed. I will not deny that.
There you go. 2 more trees.
Alright, where do you want them? One over here?
Yeah, one over that side and one on the opposite side, just to cover people's health.
Alrighty. Oh, I got the heals now?
You just want that spike up.
I want that crit damage.
Hit the button, people, hit the button.
Split Viper hits 3 targets, Ramsters hit 10 targets, so nah, I wouldn't say that. I was saying I used them both. If you look through that run to 136, I didn't use any Dryad. I used Ramsters and Vipers heavily. Nah, the crit chance, or the crit change total, it'll be changed to crit damage and crit chance. That's for everything. Heroes and defenses. You just have to move them back and forth in between slots there, Quicksilver. Like, move them to your vault and then put them back into your inventory or restack them properly. We don't really have any information on that, though, Sunbaked, so I wouldn't sweat that yet. That was a tease. It was not any real info. It was just another trendy tease. Yep. You can get all the way to floor 65 with just the starter heroes there, Mr. Malone. Just use up one of those stacks first, then Quicksilver. Yeah, they're traps. You doing mastery there, Frag? You already did mastery, didn't you? Well, that's why they won't stack Quicksilver, because they have different sell values. Something was older and something's newer. So just put one stack of them in your vault and use up the other stack, and then grab the stack out of your vault. They won't target air is the problem, Shin. If they're attacking and air gets in their way, it will hit air. but they won't target air. But remember too, the animation on Ramsters is wonky. Where like if you had a Ramster right here where I'm standing and you were shooting, the animation shows it shooting straight out, but it's actually shooting downward. So it may not actually be in the path when you think it is. Ramsters are wonky. They're really strong though. Definitely a go-to for me. Controlled burst too. That's a step in the right direction. No hero health, man. Do I really want to get rid of more hero health? 73,000 now. Oof. Thank God we got trees. Sorry about that. Choking to death here.
There's no upgrades or...
Oh, I thought that sounded like a mastery question. The mastery, some maps you'll do and they'll be just crazy easy. Other maps you'll do and they'll just irritate you.
For like 4 hours.
For hours on end, yeah.
You'll be screaming at people, help me!
Oh, there's a few maps every tier that are just painful.
As soon as you finish them though, you just want to do them again just for fun. Just because you know them.
Yeah. Yeah, that turtle Ramster build in the throne room. Now those Ramsters weren't taking out those flyers there. What else did I have? I had snakes. Yeah, the snakes were doing all the flyer damage. The ones with the core challenges, the thing that made them more frustrating than anything else was the hex throwers and javelin throwers on the maps where they're buggy and they take different strange paths and will throw at stuff. That's what drove me nuts with those things. Oh yeah, no doubt about that, Brave. I did that on Buried Bastille. I had 100 oil geysers down. My frame rate dropped to like, I want to say like 6 or 8 frames per second with eruption going off with 100 of them. Pretty silly, but it was fun. Fun to play with. It kills your computer will tell you, no, do not do this again. It definitely will kill your frames, but it's entertaining to see once, you know. Oh, you hadn't completed Mastery yet, Blaze? I thought you already done with all that stuff. Or just those irritating maps you didn't do yet, huh? That's alright, nothing wrong with procrastinating. A little procrastination goes a long way some days, you know? Yeah, there's definitely some that are easier than others though, Doug. Without a doubt. You gotta switch it up there. Play this year's game. There, Frag. That's alright. Take advantage of it, because that first time you use Ancient Power and reset is when you'll get the most benefit. Ancient Power is a prestige system that's in the game that allows you to reset for permanent account buffs. There, Nexus. Uh-oh, on crutches. Were you blazing, KK? How'd you wind up on crutches, man? That's no good. Thanks there, William. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm just giving you a hard time, Frag. It's all good. There we go. Finally, a double legendary drop. Another totem. Imagine that. I bet it's not a 22-9, though. Nope. It's a POS. There we go. Get some of my hero health back anywhere. Alright, I think we got time to do one more. You got one more in you there, Omni? It's worth using if you plan on doing it over and over again, Nexus. It's not worth using once. If you plan on playing the game and putting a lot of hours into it, it's definitely worth going through and resetting. But if you only plan on doing it once or twice, it's not worth it at all. Yeah, flame arrows are magic damage, Devin. Anything with purple numbers is magic damage. White numbers physical, purple is magic. So drop whatever you want for trees. It went to the Abyss Lord. Jack me off. Well, good. At least we got Jack here. There's 5 more.
I'm trying to swap.
Nah, it's not required at all to go through the game, Nexus. You don't have to reset at all to do Chaos 7. In fact, if you back the stream up 90 minutes or so, you'll see me getting a Chaos 7 win, like in Chaos 4 gear. My first one. Thank you very much there, Thought Slayer. I do appreciate it. So no trees?
Not on this one, no.
Oh, fine.
Well, no, yeah, over here we can put one. Over here we can put one.
Exclamation Chaos 1 in chat there, Nexus. We'll get you a link to how to beat Chaos 1. The tree allows you to place Dryad defenses, and it's a heal, and it increases your crit damage. So if you stand in the tree's area, it will just channel a heal onto you. Plus it will increase your crit damage while you're standing in that range. And then Dryad's defenses have to be within that range to be usable. But besides that, it's just a wall. Yeah. It's a bad wall at that. There's mana in the middle of the map. I got it. I got it. Is that for a tree?
Yeah, that was for the tree in that lane.
You got really quiet all of a sudden, Omni.
It's for the tree in that lane. Yeah.
Alright. Exclamation Chaos 2 and follow the instructions there, Nathan.
Okay, there we go.
Like I said, the video on that playlist right after that video is me beating it for the first time on the Xbox with low ascension, low gear. The same exact thing that you would have right now. Same shards, same gear, same everything. I've done quite a few of them, Devin. Like I said, I live streamed. Probably 50 of those 136 floors that I live streamed. I did a walkthrough and went step by step and showed everybody the lanes and what I was doing on all of them. So I mean, there's just hundreds of hours of Onslaught footage on the channel. There is an Onslaught tips and tricks video. Well, then you just did something wrong, is all, Nathan. Luck is not a factor. I mean, you don't have like totems on your damaging defenses or anything, do you? Just, you know, as long as you have the right gear in the right places and use that build, you'll win. There's no way to get better shards. Chaos 1 offers one pool of shards. That's the shards you can get in Chaos 1. Tricks Mix, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Are you going to be up for a while, Omni? You going to play a little Fortnite later? Sweet. I'm gonna, after we get done with this match, I'm gonna go make a sandwich real quick. I'll be live on Twitch in 30 minutes, Devin. After we finish this map, though, I'm gonna take a little break for a few minutes and make a sandwich and, you know, get another cocktail and use the restroom and all that good stuff, and then I'll be right back on Twitch. Ah, thanks there, Rick. I appreciate it. Laura, thank you very much for subscribing as well. I do appreciate it a ton. You went like practically on mute mode again. I just can't hear you today, Omni.
Oh,
there you go. I hear you now. Exclamation B's in chat there, Banner. I'll get you the rundown. If you guys are ever curious about the commands, just exclamation commands will get you the full list. You can come to this live streaming channel here. Like, you can't do it on one of my normal videos, but you can come to, you know, youtube.com/MrJuicebags/live and use those commands 24/7. It'll always be there for you. It's all robotic and whatnots. Follow the Nightbot link, not the Stream Elements link. I gotta disable that Stream Elements command. Same thing there. Another one I have to disable. Follow the Nightbot link, not the Stream Elements link. I'll get that disabled here later on today. I thought I did it already. I guess I did the Twitch one, but I didn't do the YouTube one. It's because people, as a general rule, don't play public matches very often, Nexus. Talk to some folks in the town and meet some people. You will rarely see very many public games available there for any tier.
Ugh.
The Dungeon Defenders 2 Discord has a really active looking for group channel. Die, Siege Roller, die.
What am I going to do?
Just DPS it, can we?
Could do spores.
Yeah, iOS is not friendly with Discord. The Discord apps on Android and iOS are not fantastic. I use it on my phone when I'm traveling or whatever, but
sink more into this one.
it's like with all four of us standing here, nothing's going to make it 2 steps out of that spawn.
So long as nobody leaves this lane.
What the heck? Why are these assassins all coming after me? I'm clearly the nicest person here.
Ah, no! I was repairing that wall as well.
Oh, did the wall drop? Nah, the wall's still there.
It's just taking a little bit of damage, it was all.
Oh, the assassins are lane jumping. Big time. I wonder if they were knocked down there. I don't think I've ever seen them jump lanes like that. Not on this map, anyway.
Okay, this is...
It's easy mode, man. Easy mode.
I've got an ogre in my face without a tree or a wall.
There's really no fast way, Devin. It's a fixed amount per map. So, like, the main thing is make sure you always do your weeklies. If you get a really low daily, remember you can re-roll it daily every day. So if you get one of the 225 ones, just re-roll it. Even if it's something that's easy to knock out. Unless you have limited time. Another totem. Dang, man, what is the deal with me with totems? That's all I ever get. Totem, totem, totem. Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for YouTube for today. I'll be live in 22 minutes with some Fortnite over on Twitch. So feel free to come by and say hello. I would really appreciate it. And thank you all very much. Timmy! Thanks, Timmy. But thank you all an absolute ton for swinging by. Thanks for joining me there, Omni. I appreciate it. And Omni will be meeting back up with us here with some Fortnite here in a bit. But anyway, I'm going to take a short break, grab a little something to eat, and I will be right back on Twitch in about 20 minutes. So, thanks a ton all. See you next time.